2.1 Kingdom Monera. Bacteria are sole members of the kingdom Monera. They are the most abundant microorganism. Bacteria occur almost everywhere. Hundreds of bacteria are present in handful of soil. They also live in extreme habitats such as a hot spring, desert, snow, and deep ocean, where very few other life forms can survive. Many of them live in or on other organisms as a parasite. Bacteria are grouped under four categories based on their shape: the spherical coccus, the rod-shaped bacillus, the comma-shaped vibrio, and the spiral spirula. Figure 2.1. Figure 2.1 Bacteria of different shapes. Thought the bacteria structure is very simple. They are very complex in behavior compared to many other organisms. Bacteria as a group show the most extensive metabolic diversity. Some of the bacteria are autotrophic. They synthesize their own food from the inorganic substance. They may be photosynthetic, autotrophic, or chemosynthetic autotrophic. The vast majority of bacteria are heterotrophs. They depend on other organisms or on dead organic matter for food. 2.1.1 Archaebacteria. These bacteria are spiral since they live in some of the most harsh habitats such as extreme salty area, hot spring, and marshy area. Archaebacteria differ from other bacteria in having a different cell wall structure, and this feature is responsible for their survival in extreme conditions. Methanogens are present in the gut of several ruminant animals such as the cow and buffaloes, and they are responsible for the production of methane from the dung of this animal. 2.1.2 Eubacteria. There are thousands of different eubacteria or true bacteria. They are characterized by the presence of a rigid cell wall and, if motile flagella. The cyanobacteria have chlorophyll similar to green plant and are photosynthetic autotrophs. The cyanobacteria are unicellular colonials or filament freshwater or marine or terrestrial algae. The colonies are generally surrounded by the gelatinous sheath. They often form blooms in polluted water bodies. Some of these organisms can fix atmospheric nitrogen in specialized cell called heterocyst. Example: Nostoc, Anabina. Chemosynthetic autotrophic bacteria, oxidizing various inorganic substances such as nitrites, and ammonia, and use the release energy for their ATP production. They play a great role in recycling nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and sulfur. Heterotrophic bacteria are most abundant in nature. The majority the important decomposers. Many of them have a significant impact on human affairs. They are helpful in making curds from milk, production of antibiotic fixing nitrogen in legume. Roots, etc. Some are pathogens causing damage to human beings, crops, farm, animal and pets. Cholera, typhoid, tetanus, citrus, cankers are well-known disease causes by different bacteria. Bacteria reproduce mainly by fission. Figure 2.3 A dividing bacterium. Sometime under unfavorable conditions they produce spore. They also reproduce by a sort of sexual reproduction by adopting a primitive type of DNA transfer from one bacterium to other. The mycoplasma are organisms that completely lack a cell wall. They are the smallest living cell known and can survive without oxygen. Many mycoplasma are pathogenic in animals and plants. 2.2 Kingdom Protista. All single-cell eukaryotes are placed under the protista, but the boundaries of these kingdoms are not well defined. What may be photosynthetic protista to one biologist may be a plant to another. In this book, we include chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, and protozoans under protista. Members of protista are primarily aquatic. This kingdom form a link with the other dealing with plants and animals and fungi. Being eukaryotes, the protistian cell body contain a well-defined nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. Some have flagella or cilia. Protists reproduce asexually and sexually by a process involving cell fusion and zygote formation. 2.2.1 Chrysophytes. This group include diatoms and golden algae. They are found in fresh water as well as in marine environments. They are microscopic and float passively in water currents. Most of them are photosynthetic. In diatoms, the cell wall form two thin overlapping shells which fit together as in a soap box. The walls are embedded with silica and thus the walls are indestructible. Thus, diatoms have left behind large amount of cell wall deposit in their habitat. These accumulation over billions of years is referred to as diatomeous earth. Being gritty, this soil is used in polishing, filtration of oil and syrup. Diatoms are the chief production in the ocean. Two point two Dinoflagellates. These organisms are mostly marine and photosynthetic. They appear yellow, green, brown, blue or red depending on the main pigment present in their cell. The cell wall has stiff cellular plates on the outer surface. Most of them have two flagella. One lie longitudinally and the other transversely in a furrow between the wall plates. Very often, red dinoflagellates undergo such rapid multiplication that they make the sea appear red. Toxic release by such large number may even kill other marine animals such as the fishes. 2.2.3 Glonite. Majority of them are freshwater organisms found in the stagnant water. Instead of a cell wall, they have protein-rich layer called pellicles, which make their body flexible. They have two flagella, a short and long one. Though they are photosynthetic in the presence of sunlight, when deprived of sunlight, they behave like heterotrophs by predating on other smaller organisms. Interestingly, the pigment of euglenoid are identical to those present in higher plant, example euglena. Figure 2.4b. 2.2.4 Slime mold. Slime molds are saprophytic protists. The body moves along decaying twigs and leaves, engulfing organic material. Under suitable conditions, they form an aggregation called plasmodium, which may grow and spread over several feet during unfavorable conditions. The plasmodium differentiate and form fruiting body bearing spore at their tip. The spore possess true wall. They are extremely resistant and survive for many years. Under adverse conditions, the spores are dispersed by air currents.